Hey guys, I want here.
Are you okay?
YouTube video.
Hello class, it is IDT and Mavita. We are here on our science pancake project. Here is our list of ingredients for the original batch. Yes, hold on. 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 cup wheat flour, half a cup of sugar, 2 teaspoons baking powder, 1.5 teaspoons salt, a half teaspoon of cinnamon, optional, 2 cups of milk, 2 eggs beaten, 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil. We are going to be doing a half recipe of this, a half batch of that, because we don't want 700 pancakes at our house. So yeah, we are just gonna get started here. Ingredients. So we have 3/4 cups of all-purpose flour. Put that in our dry ingredients bowl. And this is a standard recipe. To Mrs. McLaren.
Shout out to Nathan.
Okay, perfect. That's perfect amount.
Shout out to
Finally,
baby.
half of a cup of.
Shout out to Janet Jackson. No problem.
It's half of a cup of whole wheat flour. Cool. That was a teaspoon.
Oh, really? I knew that. You know what the pharmacy is. 1 tablespoon.
Good. Well, I just put in $5 because I
2
didn't have time
tablespoons.
to.
Stop
I'll use
dancing.
my points tomorrow.
I just got a text. So I'm going to check this before I do this. Hey, Brennan, if you're watching this, you just texted me.
Okay. It's still going.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, where are all the Michelin stars?
You just had them.
What are you guys doing?
Pancake experiment.
Why?
Well, basically we took the chemical compounds in pancakes, broke them up. Okay. 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Thank
Don't
you.
do all the work.
Well, he just said that's 2 ingredients, I think. So 1 teaspoon baking powder. Really?
You got messed up, man. You got really messed up.
Okay, 3 of these, or is this 3/4?
Just do 3 of these.
3 of those, okay. So 3 of these, 3/4 teaspoon. Do it in front of the camera. Oh, actually, maybe not. Like do it in front of, here. We can bring the camera to, yeah, so this bowl is for wet ingredients. This is a bowl for dry ingredients. Oh, yeah.
1.
Oh, yeah. That's a pan of chicken. Spoon of cinnamon. 1 cup of milk. We are doing 2% milk because that's the standard milk that people use. Okay, so we're gonna whisk our eggs. We're gonna beat it up like this. Like, want me to see the honors? Oh. So now we're gonna whisk it all together. We're gonna whisk all the ingredients together. Whoopsie, don't want to shoot up there. So right here we have our griddle. As you can see. Okay, so right here we have our griddle. And we have our batter. Scoop 1 dollop and put it right there. Yes.
Nice circular motion.
Okay, you don't have to do that anymore. Oh, don't rub it in there, you might get the handle dirty. Alright. Okay, so right here the batter is being poured. You can see that the pancakes are starting to rise and bubble. This is a clear sign of a chemical reaction. Also, they are rising. That is the gas being released. You can see they're really nicely on that one on the left, rising. So now, second batch of pancakes. And you can see the bubbles again. Gases made from the chemical reaction. See that nice rising. Cool. As you can see, thank you. Look at all those bubbles in there. Isn't that great? So this is the first batch of pancakes with a ton of bubbles. Let's measure.
Are they good? Good, that's good.
Yeah, we'll test them. So the average pancake is 0.57 of an inch. So that's
They're good.
that's just over half an inch. That's just over half an inch on average. The best one we had was about 3/4 of an inch. So let's do a taste test. Novita, please come to frame. Okay, let's test it out.
I'm joking. It's good. Not enough sugar. Yeah, not enough sugar. Did we forget the vanilla extract?
I didn't say it for it.
That was part of the recipe.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
It's not.
JT, we were gonna put it in.
No, this is the control batch.
Oh.
We're gonna put the vanilla extract in later. Okay. So, it's fluffy enough. No, we wanted buttery pancakes.
It would pass.
It would pass for, but it wasn't that buttery.
Well, you didn't need butter, you used oil.
Yeah. So the verdict for the first pancakes, the first batch of pancakes, was that they were good. They probably needed to be more sweet. So yeah. Hey folks, so for our second batch, we are going to be using self-rising. For our second batch, we are going to be using self-rising flour.
I got it stuck to my finger.
Yes.
For real?
For the second batch of these pancakes, we used self-rising flour instead of all-purpose flour. Here you can see they are rising, and look how crazy this is. Flip, 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 and then boom, look how nicely they rose right there. We use self-rising flour instead of the normal all-purpose and wheat flour together. But yeah, these were quite impressive pancakes. They rose really quickly, but they were not, in fact, they were not as large as the other ones. The original batch rose 5.7 inches, almost 6.6 inches. However, these only rose 0.52 inches. Plus, we felt that they were way too salty, and they didn't taste as good in general. So, all-purpose flour, big failure. Okay.
Help, I'm being kidnapped.
Okay. So okay. So the third batch that we are going to be doing.
He's only feeding me Necco wafers.
We want thicker pancakes, so we are going to have all-purpose and wheat, just like the original recipe, but we're going to be doubling the amount of baking soda. So, wish us luck. Okay, so the third and the final batch that we made in the pancakes, we doubled, yeah, that's right, we doubled the amount of baking soda in the batch, hoping for larger pancakes. Unfortunately, as you can see here, they clearly are really taking a long time to react. And here we have a little sword fight. But they took so long to react that we started messing around. These were by far the worst tasting pancakes, and you'll see us talk about that. Also, the pancakes, they were way shorter than the other pancakes. They only were about 0.42, so a lot smaller than the other ones, so yeah. Taste test of the double.
Oh. Mm-mm. 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 Mm-mm.
Bad.
It tastes like cardboard. No, I'm not even finished. Rotting cardboard. That's been in India for 4 years. That 4 sweaty homeless dudes have lived on it. That's what it tastes like. Look at it. It looks like Cuba.
Okay, now onto the waffle segment. As you notice, this is voiceover and images. Unfortunately, we did not document the waffle section very well, so I'm just gonna chill out and tell you guys what happened. Okay, so the waffle ingredients, 2 eggs, 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 3/4 cups milk, half a cup of vegetable oil, 1 tablespoon white sugar, 4 teaspoons baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon salt, half a teaspoon vanilla extract. That was the waffle ingredients. So we made a total of 4 waffles. We made the original recipe. It was 0.6 average, 0.6 inches average width, because our requirements were we wanted them to be hard on the outside and taste buttery, and they did. They tasted perfectly fine, perfectly buttery. So yeah, great flavor, perfect texture for the original recipe. We tried to improve upon it by adding vanilla, a little bit more vanilla extract. No, oh, sorry, pardon me, a little less vanilla extract and a little more of the baking powder, so it could be thicker. Unfortunately, like our other experiment, the baking powder, there was too much of it, so it took a long time to make, plus it was yucky, plus it only went 0.52 inches, not as much, plus it wasn't very crispy on the outside. So after reevaluating the first batch, we decided to add Nutella inside of it to get more sugar, because the original was perfect and we tried to improve upon it chemically, so the Nutella has sugar. We thought maybe adding more sugar would improve the flavor. Unfortunately, the Nutella was a little bit too liquidy, so it didn't really go out well. It didn't cook very well. But then we made the Oreo waffle. So we poured the batter in the waffle iron. Then we put the Oreo in. Then we put more batter on top, and it was perfect flavor, the best flavor of it according to Mavita. And it was even taller because of the Oreo. It was, pardon me. No, Darter. It was 0.7 inches high, which was just excellent. And so that was the best one. So yeah, that basically covers the waffle experiment in full. We learned that adding too much of a base is not a good thing because there's not enough acid to make it better. So thank you for watching this presentation, and here's a little bonus clip of how to cook Mavita. Nice, bye, thank you.
Understood. You guys are killing me. Whoa.
Now I'm going to show you how to properly cook a Mavita. Okay, now first, you want to lay them right there. Then you want to add 2 teaspoons of baking soda. And you really just want to mix that
Okay, I can put this in a stop pattern.
Alright, good. Now you want to just top them up using a pen.
No, because I can
Then
I don't know if you want to use the nacho plate.
you put them on the griddle. You And that's for probably cooking Levita. Okay, thank you. Okay. I'm gonna eat my dinner.